starting from this woman who dropped her cart in the public parking space and wanted to get away with it, but she got herself tangled with a cart narc.
We'd skeep wheedly deep doop Agent Cameron here with the cart narcs. That's not where the carts go. That's not where the carts go.
No, but there are people, they pay people to
Okay, man.
She tried to end the conversation, but the male cart narc didn't allow that. Still, she maintained her position in her car and even tried to drive away.
Let me explain, we hear this all the time.
Oh, listen, buddy, listen, I get what you're saying.
Thank you.
I get what you're saying, but...
But?
There's no, I don't really give...
You don't care?
No, because they pay people...
Well, now, ma'am, when you go to the...
Go up and collect them.
Sure.
This old lady insists cart narcs are being paid, which made the male volunteer liken the situation to those who clean public restrooms.
They also pay... Do you pee on the seat when you use a public restroom? Because they pay people to clean it?
That up. That's disgusting.
That's the same idea. Ah, gotcha.
She seems to have caught up on that and tries to escape, but this man isn't letting her away. Actually, she would have gotten away with it, but she stopped to remove the bumper magnet on her car.
Not supposed to... Oh, what's she doing? She's taking... That's a bumper magnet. Oh, no, now you're littering. Don't be a litter bug. Here, I'll put one on the back of your car here for you. Doodle-doo.
This cart narc didn't hesitate to stick another one on her car, which further angered this woman, and she showed the stuff she's made of.
Madam. Knock it off right now.
I mean it. I will if you take your cart back. Would you like to do that for me?
Knock it off.
Knock what off? Being a responsible person?
Touch my stuff.
That's okay. It's for you. See, it's got our phone number on it. You can call.
Don't bother me right now. I mean it.
But you're bothering people by blocking the spot. Do you understand the correlation, madam?
You're starting this shit. Back the f off.
You started it with your cart, ma'am. All I did was ask you.
That's what they pay people for.
But, ma'am, what you...
Leave me the f alone.
Wait.
I mean it.
Okay,
Leave me.
I got more.
Would the cart narc back off? Not at all. He stayed on her neck and gave her a hard time with words that suited her behavior well.
The f away from me.
What are you doing? You're blocking traffic now.
You're starting shit.
Ma'am, you started the poop with your...
Do not get anywhere near me.
How about this?
Stop. Stop.
Do you want to have a conversation, be civil, or do you want to yell like a big old sourpuss?
Me.
I didn't touch you. I never have.
You're touching my shit. Stop.
And someone else is going to touch you with your cart when they go in there.
Stop.
Do you figure out how many times she swears? She knows how to do that well, while the cart narc knows how to give her what she deserves until they call the attention of fellow drivers.
Now get away!
Sir, did you see what she did with her cart?
Get out of there!
See, now you're overreacting. You're falling for her tricks. I'll give you one right there.
She just keeps shouting at the guy to leave her alone, while the man isn't ready for that, since she hasn't taken her cart with her.
Madam,
Leave me the f alone!
Madam, why are you reacting this way? Why are you not...
Leave me alone!
Why are you not addressing the situation with the cart? You make it hard for others?
Don't come near me again!
I'm not coming near you.
Do not come near my car!
What about the cart?
I don't give... Dude! They pay people!
I told you the
Leave me
analogy.
alone!
Do you throw trash on the ground because they pay people to pick that up too?
No, they don't pay people to pick it up!
Then what are garbage men for?
Shut the f up and leave me alone!
Just look at the wordplay from the cart narc. She had to shut him off. He even pressed her into saying the reason for her anger.
Why are you so angry?
Because you won't leave me alone!
The cart narc later allowed her to go to minimize public nuisance, but the woman will have to check her blood pressure later on.
Thank you. Please knock at her. She's being a...
Stop!
All right, because you're causing a public safety nuisance, I will stop.
I'm about to call the cops.
Up next is Christine Wyke, the controversial Christian activist who took her preaching to Monster Energy with a wicked dissection. She made the presentation at a book fair, trying to remove the veil from our eyes and leaking the secret of the company dealing with the devil to us.
Closely. There's a gap right here in the letter M. It's never connected. So you go into Hebrew. The letter Vav is also the number 6. Short top, long tail. Short top, long tail. You could have here in Hebrew 666 on the can.
It would have been better if she stopped there, but she didn't. She turns everyone's attention to the word monster, as she seems very interested in the word, most especially the letter O in it.
On the can. But my interest is the word monster. What do you see in the O? There's a cross.
Okay.
What has Christ got to do with an energy drink, let alone the name Monster?
Being one of the Christ representatives on Earth, she thought it might be a Christian company, but still, on it, she changed her mind when she saw the company's slogan.
So I thought, well, maybe this is a Christian company then. BFC at the bottom of the can. Do you know what that stands for? That's the F word. Big can. In fact, they write it on the side of the can, so I know that's the F word.
Okay.
Now, do you know what a MILF is?
Yes.
That's on the box. MILFs dig it, and you will too.
Had it meant Monster Energy sued her, she would have learned to caution her tongue. Instead of paying just $2 because her coupon wasn't working, Karen took it upon herself to cause a ruckus, throwing goods at the attendant. And she got what she deserved.
I had a coupon that I got out of the machine today, and he won't let me use it.
Is this worth a coupon?
Is it worth you videotaping me?
How much are the pictures? I could solve all this.
I can buy the pictures myself.
I can buy.
Sell me the pictures.
She knew she was being videotaped, but that doesn't make her behave herself at all.
This is just embarrassing. I've never seen
It's embarrassing that you have to, and I want my camera back.
Okay, well, I guess the cops are gonna have to give
I
it
will
to you.
stay and talk to the cops. I would like my camera back. Ever since what's-her-name left here, this place went to
What this lady insisted on was her camera, which the sales attendants didn't know of.
I would like my camera back.
I don't have a camera.
Well, the camera was here, and now it's not.
There is no camera. All that was here was this that you threw at
The
me.
camera didn't just disappear.
And the stuff.
With the
and
pictures in it.
No, there were two items.
There was a camera. The camera is no longer here.
Women like this always want to be right at all times, which is why she insists on placing the camera at that spot until she is proved wrong.
Is that it right there by the photo machine?
Oh, look who's wrong.
Excuse me?
Look how the female attendant jeered her, but Karens like her would want to teach that lady a lesson.
I said, look who's wrong.
What is your problem?
I was
You
just
are
in the
standing
back.
there videotaping
I'm protecting this gentleman.
Oh,
The cop-
really?
absolutely.
You're protecting the gentleman who refuses to sell me what I wanted to buy.
You threw stuff at me.
In the end, she was sent out of the store. She felt pained as she imitated the lady recording her, but that's what she deserved.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. See ya. Bye.
Have a good day.
Bye. You have a good day too.
I will.
If you think you've seen it all, then you haven't seen this Karen who boards a taxi and feels entitled not to pay the company as if they ought to render a free ride instead.
She didn't pay.
Just you.
I was there the whole time.
Why don't
They have been traveling for 16 hours.
The funny part is that she still wants someone else to pay the fee since he has a free voucher. How would you feel entitled to someone else to pay your fee because he has money?
You didn't pay. Somebody gave you a free voucher. Just pay the $16.
An advice for you: run from Karens, because they can frustrate one's life. This lady felt entitled to this voucher until the man paid for the cab.
All right, I'll pay. Here's 16 bucks. She's a piece of shit.
Can you believe that Karen wanted to break this door just because of tater tots? I doubt she'll ever be allowed here again.
Eat that shit. Say that.
Get out of here, Karen.
That baby's mine.
What would have happened if one of the securities of this Jack in the Box didn't go to the door? Maybe she would have smashed everything.
God.
This Karen can't mind her business. Much worse than that, she ended up facing up to a young lad.
Whoa! Karen!
She was obviously pained with being called a Karen, but instead of ignoring the kids, she tried to exercise her right, which she surely regretted.
No! You call me out again, I'll you up. No! He will he will everybody here.
Karen!
Well, then you leave here.
Go home, Karen!
After this video got on the internet, this woman didn't just lose her job, but was given a warning for breach of the picture. No matter how old a Karen is, she will always feel entitled. This British lady trespassed on a farmer's field, but instead of apologizing, she took her entitlement mentality off the chart.
You are living in the countryside.
Give me the box.
You are living in the
Give me the
countryside,
box.
aren't you?
No, all he's doing is getting rid of his shit. I'll tell you, he'll be one sick man. He will.
Right,
He'll get
okay.
sick.
She was just offended by the tractor and wanted it off her area, which is quite impossible since it wasn't on her land anyway. Had it meant she was ranting like this while on the field, this farmer would have continued his work, but this lady was up on the tractor with him.
Can I ask you to get down from my tractor, please?
No!
Can I ask you
Don't upset me, because I'll break every window out the tractor!
You probably know she won't agree to that, but this man reminds her of COVID. And still, this woman cares about nothing.
I'm telling him now!
But can you at least keep 2 metres away, please?
I'm
Because
telling
it's
him
COVID.
now.
Because of the COVID-19.
I
Can you
don't
please
care
keep
about
2 metres away, please?
nothing.
Okay.
This man was only agreeing with her to take the tractor away, so he could have a rest of mind, not until she took her abuse a step further.
You get him to take this shit away from my home now!
Right, okay.
Now!
Okay.
He's got to live here the same as we are!
Right.
Does he want trouble? Does he want trouble?
But
Because he can have it!
You aren't being funny, but you're round here. You're round here, though,
I'll
aren't
punch
you?
you in the face,
No,
you
you won't. No, you won't.
See how surprised she was when he replied to him with what she deserved. Up next are these two Karens. One is even too much to handle, not to mention two. Karen hired a technician to install their fridge, but as usual refused to pay for the installation charges.
Look at this crazy shit, man. Like, for real, bro. She want me to hit her.
No, I just want you to put the refrigerator in the house. We lift that thing. We don't even have a dolly.
Does this man have any choice but to leave them? Why must your opinion work for everybody? We all have diverse views, right? That isn't so for Karen, who believes anyone who has something different from hers isn't all right.
How do you not stand up for that song? Because it's embarrassing.
We'll keep these flags up on
Embarrassing.
Bring back up all our contestants here tonight.
As it's the country's anthem, she didn't stop at that. She kept abusing this person and didn't even care to acknowledge her husband who tried to keep them shut.
And we'll introduce you going forward to October to the finals.
Karen can't forget this unnecessary incident as she ranted abusive words until her husband shouted enough.
No, not what? You can't stand up? Your legs don't work?
Isn't this taken too far as she linked those who didn't stand up for the song to politics?
That's disgusting that no one could stand up for the song. Are you kidding me? You can't get up on your feet. Oh, get your legs. Stand the fuck up. It's 4th of July.
Your yard is yours, while mine is mine. We are still on the issue of trying to force your opinion on others. Karen also tries to control what her neighbors place on their yard by destroying their signs.
Calm down.
Let her.
Calm
let
down.
her. Let her.
Hey.
Let her. No, let her.
Trash.
Let her.
While they insist they'll call the cop to stop her, she doesn't stop a bit and makes a joke of them.
Let her. No, let her. Call the police. Call.
Hey.
I've already called the police. Okay, let the police come out here.
Yeah, you're a dirty cop back there.
Do it.
Do not to call.
Do it.
You go back in your house.
Do it.
In the end, she regretted what she did and got what she deserved by paying around $225,000 to his neighborhood and the Fair Housing Center of Central Indiana over the lawsuit. When Karen's sister was confronted about her bad parenting, she took it more than personally, causing a ruckus.
I'm in fucking labor. All right, yeah. And you have the nerve to tell me be a better mom? Who the f*** are you? No. That was run me my money. Run me my money. Run me my money. Run me my money.
She didn't even have time for her sister's daughter who has gingivitis.
Now that you start talking. That was my mistake.
This Karen got what she deserved after freaking out over a refund at Starbucks due to her food getting burnt. She even went into a loggerhead with a lady who approached her to be calm. She nearly slapped another lady who walked up to her to calm her. After much pestering, her money was refunded, but she was told never to come to the branch again. Little did she know the video would go viral, and she got banned from every Starbucks franchise. Here we have another Karen on the loose, blocking the road, causing a traffic jam. What started the ruckus was because the guy behind her beeped at her.
Oh, you are so foolish. Look at her, straight Karen. I'm gonna get my thing out. RF1, a straight Karen. Hey!
This man really meant to deal with her as he kept shouting at her.
Oh, you are so foolish. Look at her, straight Karen. I'm gonna get my thing out. RF1, a straight Karen. Hey! Why did you do that? Do not tell me. Tell me why you did that. Tell me
Not just
why
in
you
the car.
did it. Why did you beep at
I'm
me?
scared. A thug. Look at our license
You're
plate.
illegal.
A thug.
It's illegal
A
to tell
thug.
This lady had to go back to her car before she could get a heart attack. She truly met her match. What we have next is a Karen who was attempting to drive out a tenant, but this one knew his right, so he gave her a hard time.
You have till Monday to get out. You do not have a lease because we are not able to assign you a lease because we are the leasees. CPM are the people who own it.
But this man's reply was grim, and that's what Karen deserves.
You don't do that. It's my house.
I live here.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Get out.
So you will either be out by Monday or we'll have to call law enforcement and they can come help you.
Get out. Get out.
So,
I live here, Tammy.
She didn't back out that easily, until the man showed her that he knew his right as a tenant.
As a landlord, you have to give me 24 hours notice if you're going to show up. Oh, you're not? So then what are you doing here, Tammy?
I am the leasee.
Okay, get out. Tammy.
This Karen even went as far as to wrongfully demand her rights against the police when she was detained.
Get back in the car, please.
I'm a free American. I will get out of the car if I want to.
Okay, no, right now you're being detained, okay? Because I'm stopping you for having your registration expired.
Knock yourself out.
She was detained for an expired registration, and the cops want to get done with it faster. However, Karen isn't ready for that yet.
The faster you get on with this, the faster you'll be on your way, okay?
Well, you know what? I prefer to stand outside my car.
Okay, do you have your ID?
I would love to help you with that, but it would go against my moral principles.
Is it against yours too? The police were even unable to identify her.
Okay, so if you don't identify yourself, then we're going to have a problem.
While the police desired to settle the matter with her, Karen insisted she did nothing wrong, and the cop let her know what she did wrong again.
Your registration is expired as of March.
Well, that's what it says.
Okay, that's what it says on my system as well.
Well, that's surprising, because my dues are all paid up, so that is surprising.
She couldn't tender her ID. What of her driver's license?
Do you have your driver's license with you?
I don't see why I need to show it to you.
Well, right now you need to identify yourself because you're being detained.
Well,
being a good driver doesn't mean you won't have the necessary papers needed by the authorities, but Karen feels she doesn't need them.
I know, but the thing is, what's wrong with me getting out and stretching my legs? I've been driving since Richmond.
That raises flags, this officer safety thing, and we prefer you to stay in the car.
I'm not a typical person, obviously. From my bumper stickers, you can tell I'm not a typical person.
Who needs all that from her? This is her way of trying to get away with it, but the cop isn't ready for that.
The only problem is that you're being detained right now. You got pulled over for your registration.
Well, I'm going to be detained in this position, which is more healthy.
Okay.
These Karens believe they could have their way with everything, but it's not so as you've seen. And if you like this video, click on the next one on the screen.